The Tangent Egg podcast is aimed at a mature audience. It contains themes that are not appropriate for all listeners. It's important to note that we are not experts. We routinely have no idea what we're talking about and are just three idiots sitting around a table. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Tangent Egg podcast. I'm Seth, and as always with me are Swoosh and John Doe.
Hi.
Hello.
Alright, so I feel like we're going to... another fun grab bag of topics, but I really want to start with one that just makes me happy for a completely shitty reason, and that's Borderlands tanking on player count and doing a 25% discount 1 month after release.
Yeah, it is kind of schadenfreude, isn't it?
Sorry, not 20% discount. My bad.
Either way, it's kind of fun.
But it does take it from over $110 in Australian dollar dues down to 87. So it's like, there you go. Finally, you got it under $100.
Yeah.
It only took them an extra month.
And the game that was this is not going to go on discount or on sale for a very long time. It's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Randy did say that, didn't he?
He did. Look, he's been very quiet as well recently, which is kind of
funny. I'd like to think someone realized just how much of a fucking problem he is.
I am hoping someone just took away his, passwords for things. You can get them back when you start tweeting like a normal human again.
I'm not entirely sure he's capable.
No, he's not, but that's the fun part.
No, but, even the whole lead up to this game, he was fucking outlandish where he was fucking commenting and tweeting and fucking being all over the fucking shop.
Definitely.
If you thought you could trust him at his word for any of it, it was sort of, yeah. If anything, there was more likelihood that this was going to go on sale earlier than not.
Yeah. It's just he was so, up himself. No, this is going to be the best game ever. Everyone's going to love it. No, bud. And now he's being very quiet after it's gone on sale and... Because it's Steam who sets the sale price, isn't it? Or is it actually the publisher?
Well, the publisher's meant to agree that the game goes on sale because, regardless, the publisher still gets paid for the copies.
Well, it all comes down to... So, I don't have any experience with Steam, but I do know how eBay does that.
Yeah.
And sometimes eBay just eats the cost, so the dev gets the same amount of money, but they put stuff on sale at whatever price they want to do. Because a previous company I worked for, we used to sell through... sorry, not eBay. Fuck, Amazon. Same shit, different name.
Pretty much.
Because when they did their, Prime Days and stuff, they just put you in them. You don't get to choose. You don't get to make a decision. If they want to have a sale, they just have a sale. And
you're
in
involved
it.
now. Congrats. You're not making as much money. But
sometimes they'll go to you and go, hey, how about you eat 10%, we'll eat 10%, but you can be part of this big thing we're doing. And it's like, okay, that makes sense. You're alerted to it. But yeah, things like, I think eBay did it with their birthday, and a Prime does it as well. Yeah, if they want to put you at a sale, they'll just fucking do it. So... I don't know if this is Gearbox or Steam just putting a discount on and eating the 20% on every sale. But either way, it still makes them look bad.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I feel like if they had...
with it.
Yeah. And I feel like if they hadn't done it themselves and Steam had just done it on top of them, Randy would already be out here tweeting about it.
Oh, yeah, he'd be having a fucking field day, wouldn't he? Screeching like a banshee.
Oh, yeah, I just had a look at the current player statistics. They went from the highest peak was 60k players. Apparently their all-time peak was 304, but I can't see that on the current chart.
Fair enough.
And now they're hovering somewhere around 30 or less, sometimes under 20.
Yeah.
Apparently, at the time of this recording, there's 15,000 on right now. So, yeah, their player count is well dived.
Oh, definitely. And definitely has nothing to do with the release of Battlefield 6.
No, it's pulled players from fucking everywhere. And even pulled me from work.
Oh no, how could they possibly have done that?
Oh,
your
no.
horrible grinding job for a fun video game.
We never saw this happening. Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah.
God. But yeah, no,
look,
I'm... It's like a weird schadenfreude of watching this game kind of fumble.
I mean, I don't think it's going to kill anything. Like, it's probably going to get an uptick now because, like, I looked at that and went, under $100, you say, maybe.
That might be
Also,
what
with
they're
a
after,
month of patches are already out, so I'm not playing the bug-launched version.
I kind of feel bad for anyone who paid the extra $25 at launch. If they just waited a month, they've got, like, a better game for cheaper.
I mean, I would have rather more people not buy it simply just to send the message, but
Yeah.
I'm not your dad. You do what you want with your money and your time.
Yeah, I don't intend to buy it, because I don't want to support Prickford, but, you know.
Look, there's a chance I'll pick it up at some point.
Yeah.
But, like, there's other stuff coming out that I'm more interested in picking up than it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Give them my money when I choose.
I lost all interest in Borderlands from after Borderlands 2. Unless they came
they
in a
haven't
Humble
been good
Bundle, I
since.
wasn't getting another one. And the rest of
3.
them I've gotten in Humble Bundles. So, yeah, I'll wait.
Like, we've said it before, it's like, the combat was fun in 3, but that was the only fun thing in 3.
Yeah. Gameplay was absolute peak, but what you were fighting wasn't interesting. What you were doing wasn't interesting. The plot was dog shit. Unnecessary character deaths. Like, everything about it was a giant L.
Pretty much. And apparently they didn't quite learn their lesson, because it's still fucked.
Well, apparently the plot's a lot better this time. The gameplay's even more improved. Apparently everything else about the game is great. Just the pricing kind of sucked, and Randy Pitchford couldn't keep his fucking mouth shut.
And potato, quality. But that apparently has been somewhat fixed, from what I can see. It doesn't crash as often, which
Yeah.
is a bonus. But was a thing popped up like, guys, I fixed it. I just had to put my shader allocation up to 100 gig. It was like, buddy, no.
There's no
It's
game,
not a
especially a well-optimized one, as Randy puts it, should need 100 gigs of fucking shader cache.
No.
At some point, we should just mandatory make it a quadruple A game just to give it the bad stink. It's just like, it's quadruple A! You spend a shit ton of money on it, and it doesn't fucking work.
I don't know, I feel like it's still better than fucking what was that, for Skull and Bones?
Oh,
Yeah.
God, Skull and Bones. That was literally slop. Like,
We all want a pirate game. Alright, you can stay on the ship and that's it. That's it.
you made your ship
pirate.
pilot game. It's like, that's not what we asked for, buddy. Like, oh.
That
But you'll buy it anyway,
absolutely
right?
tarnished the quadruple A. Like,
Yeah.
anyone who ever even thinks of saying, oh, our game is quadruple A, it's already got something to be compared against.
They ruined that classification for everyone.
I'm waiting for someone to say they've made the first S rank game.
That'll be something from Japan, guaranteed.
Well, there'll be some company that wants to say that they're better than AAA, but don't want to say quadruple A because, well, can't.
It'll be Monster Hunter when they finally figure out full dive technology. S-rank! And then we'll all get trapped in it because we know what we're like.
Well, yeah.
And we've all read too many lit RPGs.
Exactly. Look, as long as it end up like SAO, where like the most unsatisfying endings possible, we'll be fine. Oh, God.
So, last week we had one of the largest crashes of crypto. And
Oh,
it
no.
seems potentially
It's hard
there
to
might
feel
have been
bad.
some insider trading on it.
Yeah. It's hard to feel bad for crypto bros when they lose money, but it's not just crypto bros that lost money on this
Yeah.
one. So it's a bit difficult.
Well, yeah. The big thing, though, is the weird, shadowy person that we're not sure who is. There's a
Yeah.
lot of suspicion who it is, but I don't
People are
think there's
throwing
been
a lot of suspicions around, but there's been no actual solid proof.
Well, the big one is that it's the brother
One of-
of
My brother-in-law, sorry, he's
Yeah.
the son-in-law of Trump.
yeah. like, there's a lot of supposition that it was him, but I've not seen anything that conclusively proves it. Like, we've ID'd the crypto wallet or anything like that.
Yeah.
Most of those tend to get linked when people cash out, not by making them. But, we'll have to wait and see. But basically what happened is, randomly, someone started shorting the crypto market. And if you don't know what shorting means, it's basically, instead of betting the money will go up, it's betting that everything will go down.
Yeah.
It's generally considered very risky because you never know if it's actually going to happen, whereas growth tends to be somewhat more stable. And there was a tweet went out from Trump saying they were thinking about doing something with tariffs, and, there was a little bit of a blip. And people were like, oh, that's probably where someone who was shorting the market probably should have got out.
Probably.
But he didn't. He kept shorting the market right up until 1 minute before Trump announced the tariff change, which caused the giant crash.
Which is just a bit too fucking coincidental.
Now, I'm not going to pretend that it couldn't be someone being lucky. But given the fact that they didn't cap out at the far more make sense jump out point than to continue to short right up until 1 minute, no, that's not right.
Yeah. Whoever was in charge of that one wasn't paying attention, I reckon. They must have got the times wrong. Fuck, I'm meant to be out by now.
I think they were paying exact attention, just that they're fucking greedy cunts.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me.
And yeah, that 1 minute is why it's pretty. There's a big buzz going around that this was some kind of insider trading job. Well, technically, it's not insider trading because insider trading requires commodities, and crypto isn't considered a commodity. But the wording conveys the message.
They do.
There seems to have been some collusion between whoever this person was and this tweet that was coming out from Trump. Again, there's not any great proof of that or even who, but it looks fishy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too close of a coincidence not to have something. There is the very vague possibility this was someone getting very lucky, yes, but the chances of that?
Yeah. I would suggest check out CoffeeZilla did a video on it. He breaks down the whole thing and the whole timeline really clearly.
It's how I find out most of my stuff is by watching CoffeeZilla some days. It's
anything in the crypto space, most certainly.
Yeah.
He's got the rep. I'm really gonna feel bad when, the inevitable thing happens that seems to happen with every YouTuber these days, but I hope it doesn't.
I really hope he doesn't launch a crypto coin, because that's when I'm going to get a bit annoyed.
I don't think anyone could take CoffeeZilla launching a crypto coin seriously.
He'd have to call it Void Coin, I think, at this point. And someone's probably already made it. That's the weird thing with crypto.
Oh, yeah.
People just make things under other people's names. It's like, okay, is this the actual coin endorsed by this person, or is it you being a dickhead? It can be two things! No, bud, stop it.
At this point in time, if you haven't learnt that crypto is fucking volatile and you're more likely to lose your fucking money than you are to win, than to get paid out a fuckload more, it's your own fucking fault at this stage.
Yeah.
It is essentially gambling. It's like the stock market. You are just gambling with different ways of doing it.
The problem is because the crypto market, new coins come onto the market all the time from some random person with some big idea about what they're going to use it for or how it's going to not crash like every other one. You're not even just, trading known stocks and hoping they all go up. It's not like when it was okay, what crypto do you buy? Well, you either buy Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum.
Yeah.
Now it's I'm going to go buy, I don't know, fucking Donald Trump's scrote sack fucking coin.
It's getting that way. It's the .com bubble again. I'm waiting for it.
Absolutely it is.
It's Beanie Babies all over again with NFTs.
Crypto and AI are both going to crash hard.
Well, AI is kind of on the downfall, thankfully, because businesses have finally realized it's not making them money, it's just losing them a shit ton of money.
Hmm.
Took them long enough after firing everyone.
Well, I was reading a thing the
multiple
other day for every 100 and, sorry, no, it was one company's put over $376 million into developing an AI, and it's returned less than 30 million.
Yeah.
It's like,
And I'm
that's a
completely
massive
okay.
fucking loss. Like, there is not a lot of return on investment there. That's going to fucking crumble people.
Oh, fuck yeah. And some of those people deserve to crumble.
Yeah.
Like, just look at EA at the moment with their recent sale, and it's like, was it EA?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah.
Yeah, the one that got bought
we're
by the
gonna
Saudis.
Yeah, and we're going to use AI to get more profit. And like, you have joined this race late, and this is going to be hilarious. You've just spent a shit ton of money to buy a property that no one trusts, has been bought by people who also no one trusts.
There is also, coming along with that, a $20 million debt.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh, we can wait and recoup our costs. It's like, no, we're already behind the pump already. We gotta start making money.
It's going to be hilarious.
That's
And
why I
can't
still
think of a better
suspect
company to
they'll.
disappear.
Yeah, that's why I still suspect they'll probably do an IP sell-off. It's the quickest way they could cover that debt and get themselves back in the black.
Yeah.
That means we might actually see a resurgence of old IP they've been hoarding in the fucking basement for years.
I doubt it, because those things aren't going to be worth that much.
Other than,
indie studios like,
nostalgia.
I'll buy the little one.
Like those companies that just specialize in doing fucking remakes. I could live with some of those being done.
Yeah.
If they're done well, yeah.
I mean, Night Dive's been killing it, so. But they generally do like first-person games, not a lot of the stuff that EA's got kicking around in that back vault.
Yeah.
And the problem also is a lot of games that they have in those vaults that they haven't done in a while, indies have already made versions of.
Yeah.
Like, would it be really cool to get another properly made Dungeon Keeper game? Hell yeah, it would. Except Dungeons exists.
Yeah.
Which is Dungeon Keeper done by a completely different developer. It looks the same, it plays the same, it's basically the same fucking game.
And they're really good. I quite
Yeah,
like them.
I love the Dungeons games. They're fucking fantastic. Hell, I think in later ones they even added some like light RTS squad stuff.
Yeah, a little bit.
So they've even evolved the IP. So that's why I don't think it's worth selling those little old ones off, because any studio that picks them up, you're pretty much going to be fighting a more well-entrenched current version, and you're hoping only that nostalgia can get you sales.
Yeah.
Whereas you sell some of the more prominent IPs that are still kicking around, I'm not saying they necessarily do these ones, but, like The Sims or Mass Effect or Dragon Age or something like that. They've still got a little brand recognition. You might actually get some money.
Maybe. I would like for someone to try and revive the Dragon Age series. Like, I was never a huge fan of most of the games. I never really played many of them, but it's copped some flack. It would be nice to see that reborn.
Look, the newest one got way more shit than it deserved. It's been all caught up in the current Angie gamer grift.
Yeah.
Which is absurd to watch, because it's happening again with Ghost of Yotei.
Why? I remember people getting weirdly shitty that Ishii was playing, was the model they built.
Well, yeah, because she's a bisexual woman. It's just like, okay, well, we're just going to be shitty at her.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know. Erica's great.
Yeah.
And so like, there's been this whole big thing where where they show us a shot of the main character from Ghost of Yotei, and it's like, for the woke people, and then for the gamers, and it's got their yassified face and big tits. It's just like, no, that doesn't work like that. What are you fucking doing?
People are idiots. I hate them.
It's a grift.
Yeah.
So there was one where they were grumpy at Battlefield 6 because it has women on the front line.
Okay.
They also can't get it because you don't get to pick your gender at all. Your character just spawns in, and you get what you're given, and people are cracking the shit. So I don't want to play as a female soldier. Just play the fucking game, idiot. You're probably going to survive 30 seconds anyway. Oh no, respawn.
But the particular thing that was happening with this one though is they put out this thing where they were grumpy about Battlefield 6 making you play a female character because they're a female on the front lines, but they then hold up Stellar Blade as a fantastic game that everyone should play because it's really good, which has a female character on the front lines. Clearly showing how much of a grift this fucking angry gamer thing is.
Is jiggle physics.
I know
That's
why.
the only difference.
But they're not going to admit that.
No.
They're just going to double standard so they can be angry about the next thing.
Of course.
Pretty much.
Because all it is I'm angry and you should listen to me.
It's a grift. They make a lot of money doing this shit and validating troubled people.
Which is horrible, and I don't like it. And I know it makes them money, which is why they keep doing it, but it's like, just stop, guys. Please.
I mean, there was another one I saw where they were complaining about there being too many lesbians in games, and one of the games they suggested had too many lesbians in it was Split Fiction. The two characters in that game are sisters.
That's troubling.
Because they're not. It's a grift. It's just a grift.
Someone who hasn't played a game without telling me they haven't played the game.
I just find it weird. There's too many lesbians. Like, who the fuck cares?
Then don't play the games with the lesbians in it, and then they won't sell well, and then people will stop making them.
Yeah. But no, these people just want to complain, don't they?
Yeah,
That's all they want.
Like I said, it's a grift. It's just a grift. You can watch them every time they go to the next game. They come up with some other reason that it's the woke piece of shit. And that it's killing video games. And then you look at their last thing they talked about, and it's like, but it's the same thing, but you made a completely different point. Because it's only applicable there and not here.
All I can think of there is like there's too many lesbians in the game. It's like the difference between playing Mario and Luigi. Like, he runs a little bit faster and just doesn't quite jump as high. Oh no!
The horror,
We're playing
the shame.
lesbians. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm sure if you looked at their search history, that's all they fucking looked for.
Oh, definitely.
The one that just always shows the bullshit is Stellar Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you all love it because it has a hot girl in it. Okay, cool. There can be hot girls in other stuff. Oh, but they're gay, so that makes it bad.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't invalidate anything. Whatever, guys. Like, I can't wrap my head around it because it's such a bullshit grift.
Yeah.
I'm not the demographic that buys into this shit.
I mean,
No, I
unfortunately,
am the
the demographic
demographic that buys
it.
into the games, though. I don't give a fuck. Just give me a good game. Something I want to play.
Yeah.
100%.
Give me a good story and some fun gameplay. I'm in. I don't care what's in the player's pants. Oh, the character's pants. That's not really needed.
So, yeah, pretty much. So this is like, you know what, fuck it, I'll move these two things closer together. I was going to talk about them later, but I want to talk about them together because they're both from 7 News, and they both seem to unnecessarily sensationalize an incident that wasn't that big of a deal.
Let's celebrate Australian journalism.
Yeah, I know, right? So apparently there was a guy in the Botanic Gardens of Brisbane today who was sitting on a park bench without a shirt, waving around a hunting knife.
Yeah.
The headline that 7 News went with, man causes Brisbane Park lockdown. Now that, to me, sounds like, oh, dude had a gun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or had already started attacking people? No, he hadn't attacked anybody.
He was just on a bench, shirtless, probably on some kind of drug.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying that this isn't a dangerous situation. The police didn't shut it down. Although apparently gunshots were heard, but no one got shot. He was apparently tased. So I'm like, where the fuck did the gunshots come from?
No, because like the Botanic Gardens are right next to a uni, and I'm pretty sure that's just a bunch of people wanting attention. But I heard the gunshots from here.
Yeah, but like we were in a suburb just over from where I live at the moment, and someone was driving up the main street of a busy place with firecrackers. I literally lighting them and throwing them out the window of the car, and so they were bang, bang, bang. And we were walking past the fish and chip shop, and everyone in there was like, "Oh, was that gunshots? Is that a gunshot? Do we need to run?" That's a firework. Just go away.
See, that's the weird thing about gun control for Australia. We've gone so long without guns, like hearing guns go off. We're like, fuck, what do they sound like? It's just, and then you hear firecrackers or a car backfire and people panic.
But like, I'm not saying this guy was not someone who didn't need to get locked down, but like, he wasn't attacking people. He hadn't done anything yet, as far as I can tell.
It was a weird escalation. Like, I know they want to get people to, like, click through and, look at the article and read the things and, get the monies. But it's like, guys, stop embellishing to this point. Like, you're making people afraid for no fucking reason.
That's the whole point. Because that's what gets them clicks, that's what gets them engagement and monies.
Just
and
like
fear keeps people under control.
Just like the other story that they have here, which is that combined school students in Australia have missed 64 million days of school. Yeah, well, when you lump every student from every county all over Australia into one giant pool, that number's probably going to look super scary.
Yeah,
you've normalized the data too much.
Yeah, like how many kids are in Australia? There's at least 3 million or something. Like, I don't know, I haven't done the census. But there's a lot of kids. And it's like, 11 million missed days. It's like, okay. That, when you split it across all kids in Australia, that's not a lot. Is there specific places that are doing it?
40% of students are missing 1 day or more a week. But they don't tell you where, if there are any clusters, are there in any particular regions or places for any particular reason.
And they're not specifically saying that they're actually, I know with us, when I was at school, Wednesday was TAFE day. I wasn't at school. Did I miss a day of school there? I didn't have a TAFE day, so I just stayed the fuck at home. I wasn't going to the fucking school or the library. Jesus. Yeah. Like, it's very much, a thing. Just don't look at the facts. Don't look at the detail.
Yeah. And
they didn't even give them.
Yeah, and coming from country towns, like, the same thing would happen. There would be certain days where you, would go off and do other things. Not quite schoolwork, so they wouldn't mark you on the school rolls, but you would clock in where you were going. So it was an conversation between them and the school. But that's not registered in the data. So, of course, they would show us a missing day.
Yeah.
It's just misleading information is basically it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
And I mean, I think we mentioned this like the last couple weeks. Every time we find a 7 News article, it's like, why is this headline so unnecessarily extreme? I know it's a clicks thing, but like, you're setting up the data and pitching it in this way that's wrong.
Yeah. You're also setting yourself up to be a unreputable source.
Yeah.
Like, I don't trust anything 7 News puts out now because of this. Like, they keep amping up everything. It's like, this is the worst thing ever. And it's just, okay, this is a bad thing, sure. I don't like the fact there was a guy, shirtless with a knife in the Botanic Gardens causing drama. That's bad. But when you start by saying you're just armed and not specifying, knife wielding or something, just, it leads people down a way of thought.
But it's also
I don't like the way they framed it.
Trusting 7 News or even modern TV media in general is like not even going to Yahoo. It's like going to the 5th or 6th search engine you can find.
It's like going to Bing.
Yeah, and then trusting the 9th page of results.
Yeah. The scary thing is you can't trust normal surface level media, and you can't trust the internet anymore after all the fucking AI videos that have been coming out.
Yeah.
It's just, we're in that point of who the fuck do we listen to know what's going on now? Comedians. And people are getting their things from podcasts and other shit. Like, I still listen to Philip DeFranco. I'm pretty sure he's not leading me too far astray.
Anyone who's using us to get their news, please find a better source.
Yeah, please stop doing that. No, it's bad.
Look, we'll speak our minds and be reasonably unfiltered, but, we are 3 idiots sitting around a table. For the love of Christ. Do not use us as your news source.
Do not. When we were first floating this podcast, one of the names was "Don't listen to us."
Not for your brains.
Yeah, not for consumption. Oh god, I hate the way, because it's not just 7 News. 10 does it as well. A bunch
they're all
of other
like
ones.
That. We just happen to see 7 News headlines more often. Yeah, they're all like that. And I mean, I don't remember if we talked about it last week. There was one where there was like the ABC News guys were essentially trying to soften the idea that Melbourne had wasted all that money on those machete bins.
Yeah.
By pointing out that, it's not $33,000 a bin. That includes the disposal of the machetes. It's always a dumb idea, however much money you threw at it.
No matter what was going, you're not going to get the machetes because you put them in the dumbest places possible. It's like, it was the equivalent of the bird seed in the middle of the road in a Wile E. Coyote cartoon with the sign that says free food.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. No, everyone who looks at these things in a brightly lit area directly out front of a cop shop, near cameras and shit's like, I ain't dropping anything in that bin. Why the fuck would I? Yeah. I'm gonna get some, sergeant tromping up to my house the next day.
Point is, current media landscape sucks.
It does.
Yeah. Multiple sources. For the love of Christ, get multiple sources.
Yeah. Also, what are the thing being pushed by YouTubers again recently? The, news filter thing?
Oh, the Grand News?
That thing, yeah. I don't trust that. Because it's like, oh, no, we show things that, you don't like. I do that already. I go hunting for things to make me angry so I can learn about this shit.
The problem I have with Grand News is, it feels entirely too good to be true, because they're like, no, we're going to show you all the sides and all this, except someone made it, which means a bias is involved.
Yeah.
You're pitching it like you're going to be completely bias-free. 2, I have run into multiple other news groups that say they do the same thing.
Yeah. There's 6 or 7 of them now.
So, what makes Grand News better than any of them? What makes them more factually accurate? I don't know. My brain can't trust. It just sees this and goes, you're letting someone else control your consumption.
Yeah.
That means they're going to set your bias.
Yeah. We are a very cynical generation to start with, though. Holy... Because we were brought up in the days of stranger danger and don't trust no one, and the internet's a bad place, never listen to it. Everything we were told was question everything. And then those same people who taught us started getting, the grandkids go, no, it's fine, trust the internet. The internet tells you everything. This ChatGPT thing knows what it's talking about.
Well, don't trust strangers online. Just go date them.
Yeah.
The one I always think is the best is don't ever give your name out online and don't get into a random person's car. Now what do? Give a random person online our name and get them to get us into their car.
Yeah, well, never give your details to someone online and never meet people in person or get in a weird car. It's we do that on routine now.
That's how most people get to work.
Yeah. I still remember when Uber first started and it was that was the strangest fucking thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't like the way things are going with the news or any of that. Just do your own research. For the love of God.
So, apparently, Roblox is refusing to talk to Chris Hansen for his documentary about the unfortunate goings-on on their platform, which mostly involve grooming, sexual conversations between adults and minors, and I don't think it's got broken free of the actual site yet, or at least I've never read an article that has it, but it's still disturbing to the max.
It goes from, they don't do, there is a lot of shady shit on Roblox, but they primarily try and transition people across to Discord or some other third party.
Yeah, get them off the site.
Sorry, it's more that I don't know of any, I haven't read anything that says someone who met someone on Roblox has met up with them in real life.
Fair.
I haven't read anything.
Yeah. If we go hunting, I'd probably find some, but
I don't want to, though. That's a whole realm of content that I have no interest knowing any more about.
Yeah. See, I'm one of those weird people who I subscribed to Schlepp after this stuff started kicking off. I wanted to see everything. And some of the shit he posts, it's very disturbing, because it's, he puts up the investigation and everything and all the information they found. And at the same time, I make sure I at least pay attention to it, just so I can't convince myself it doesn't exist. Because I've met people who's no, that's not real. No, these things do happen, and it sucks. It's horrible, but you do have to, acknowledge it. It's why I listen to true crime stuff a lot. It's just that reminder to myself of, don't trust everyone. There are some fucked up people in this world. And it's useful for that. But
even with all this, like, I've got a lot of cousins with young kids, and I know their kids played Roblox. Like, they got a PlayStation for Christmas. The first thing they wanted to install was fucking Roblox.
Yeah.
And I contacted them when this was all first coming out, saying, hey, look, just so you know, this is what's out there. It's up to you to do something about it, but you may not be informed, and here it is. And, like, since then, talking to them, all of their kids knew about it. They've all experienced where people like, oh no, they come up and they want to know stuff about you. They want to know where you are and what it is. And it's fucking terrifying.
Yep.
And the parents are like, oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, it's fucking scary because there's kids that just see it as a joke, and it's fucking not.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's not the first thing that's happened with. Like, Roblox has been very perverse with it because it's just more, not perverse, prolific with it because there's just a lot more there. But do you remember the old days of, like, Habbo Hotel and, like, Club Penguin and shit? The same things would happen in there. Just to a different degree.
It's just a less robust platform. Roblox just happens to be an incredibly powerful tool for doing that sort of shit. I mean, I've seen stuff where people have talked about, I think we brought it up on this show before when we've talked about the shit going on with Roblox. Like, there's, like, games that you can join, which are just people role-playing having sex in a bathroom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, kids could join those.
No age gating, no separation, nothing. It's just...
Like, how do you even age gate that? Like, literally, you have to be willing to put the tag on it for them to filter it and age gate it.
The weird thing is the fact that the guys who are, like, who behind Roblox and everything, they're not saying much about all this. They've gone very quiet after everything started kicking off, especially with the whole Chris Hansen coming out of retirement to essentially kick them in the nuts. But they seem far too excited to try and turn Roblox into a dating platform.
Yeah, that was the thing we talked about some time ago.
It's still happening, apparently, and I do not understand it. It seems horrible. It's like, it's going to be, like, dating for 17 plus. Like, why 17? That's a very weird number.
Probably something to do with, like, the statutes of, in the states.
Yeah, more likely.
But the point that, dragging us back onto what actually happened, they refused to talk to Chris Hansen because he talked to Schlepp, and they think he's biased.
It's like, what else is he going to do? He's a reporter. He has to talk to all sides to get the story. Like, that is one of the dumbest reasons I've heard not to talk to a reporter.
Also, and not to downplay what Chris Hansen's done or anything, but it's Chris Hansen. He's most well known for exactly one TV show.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was going to be against you before he talked to Schlepp.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, this shit's been happening for a while. Schlepp was not the first person to make a big thing about it. He was just the person you decided to ban to try and sweep it under the rug again. And it just so happened that people took notice. So now you can't.
Pretty much. So, apparently, 70,000 or more user IDs have been leaked from Discord. Specifically, it's children and young adults.
That's troubling.
Because the ID photos were taken for when Discord was trying to validate your age.
Oh, yeah, that thing that keeps saying they're going to delete instantaneously after verification was just hanging out in the server for a while.
That's perfectly safe. That's like, just upload it. Like, really, what would we do with it?
You want to know how much dumber this is? You know how they got them? They got a hold of an old user account, logged in, and took them. They didn't even have to go through some elaborate hack.
Wow. Okay. Jeez. What the fuck? This is every time someone brings up, digital IDs to any, like, politicians, like, no, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. we've got really robust systems. And then you see this shit happening. It's like, the fuck? These guys actually take a hit to their money when this stuff happens because of their stock prices? You don't. I trust you less. But, yeah, no, I don't see that going well, and I really hope they drop this digital ID shit soon.
Have you seen the backlash in England about the
UK?
digital ID?
Yeah.
Like, it is
been getting a bit
fucking
heated.
massive. The more and more people that are fucking rallying against it, like, it's getting less and less that, just deal with it, and more people saying, get fucked, this needs to be gone.
I think my favorite thing from people talking about, I know it's like the most white toast fucking thing, but my favorite one is that news reporter that's talking to one of the people about the digital ID, and they're like, okay, so I already have a job, so I have no reason to get a digital ID. Why should I get one? Well, you'll need it to get a new job. No. I have a job. I don't need to get a job. Why should I get a digital ID? Oh, because everyone should get one. It's just like, you have nothing.
Yeah.
My other favorite is the guy, is like, okay, so people are already hiring people illegally, and there's already, like, we have our, citizen number bullshittery.
It's the national insurance number.
That. So we've got the national insurance number that they're already not using. Why would they then go, I can't hire this person to work illegally. They need a digital ID. They're already breaking the fucking law. They're not going to change because you brought a different kind of ID.
No.
Like, it's just control, and I think that illusion is finally waning.
Yeah.
I mark my words, November 5th, there's going to be something happening in the UK. I reckon someone's going to try the gunpowder plot again. I hope they don't. Just saying that, I hope they don't, because that could be very bad. But I reckon something's going to kick off, either a protest or something.
But
I mean,
we're going to end up with one here. We'll end up with one here.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
That's almost a guarantee. Regardless of what happens over there, we'll end up with one here.
Well, more and more of our stuff's being rolled into our MyGov.
MyGov, and that it already has a My ID.
Yeah.
Just that'll be used for more and more things to link.
Yeah. That's what I mean. They're just going to keep rolling more stuff into that system.
Yeah.
Until you can't exist in any way here without it.
They'll eventually be born, stamped with a number, and move on.
But, like, I've been to a few things where they're wanting to roll out AI into certain agencies, and I've asked about, like, they said, does anyone have any questions? And I said, okay, yes, I do. I have questions about, here's my fears with it. What are you doing to alleviate any of this? It's like, no, we're not answering those questions. We don't talk about that stuff. Like, what the
Then what was the
fuck
point of asking for questions?
Exactly. Like, no, they just want people to blow smoke up their ass and agree with what they're saying so they can just do what they want to do regardless. It's
all manner of fucked, and I hate everything.
Yeah. We're, like, it's much as I don't want to mention certain robotic debts that were raised very recently in Australian history, it's going to happen again. And it's going to be worse.
Yep.
Especially since the people who were responsible for that were never really held to account for it.
Oh, they're still not. But they're also restricting the freedom of information requests you can get. Like, you can, if they get it through, you can't request information anonymously anymore. You have to put your name on it, which will be tied to your MyID.
Yeah.
And there'll be a charge with it. You have to pay to request that information, and their ability to reject it or just straight out say, no, I'm not releasing it, or what they can redact out of it means that it's worthless fucking requesting it. The only reason Robodebt was uncovered was from a freedom of information request.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to happen again, and it's going to be worse.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. At some point, we're just going to disappear into the hills and start a radio, like, what's a pirate radio? Just be fine. We'll keep going. We'll just be those, like, crazy guys in the hills. Like, the government's coming for my ID! It's like Idiocracy, the scene where they get the tattoo put on them
Yeah.
for their identification.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen. Give it time.
So apparently Samsung's rolling out a system where it's going to put ads on your smart fridge.
And we fucking called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
We talked about this
Anyone
months
with half
ago.
a functioning brain called it.
Yeah. Because it was a few months ago where it came, oh, we're putting a patent on this. It's like, fuck off. Like,
You're
you're
gonna
gonna put
do
a
it.
patent unless you're gonna do it. It's like, oh, it's a test rollout. Like, go fuck yourself.
So
If I'm
apparent-
paying like $1,800 for a fucking fridge and it starts squawking ads at me, I'ma fucking kill someone.
So apparently the way it functions right now is when no one's interacting with the digital screen on the fridge, it'll play ads.
Fuck off.
Right now, if you want to use the fridge, you just swipe and the ad goes away. How long before you can't?
Why should
How
I
long
even
before they
have
start
to
playing
fucking
sound?
swipe? Jesus.
How
long until they
and-
start playing sound every 10 seconds to try and get your attention to watch an ad?
But
Well,
that's
apparently,
like
I don't think they
this
have
is
that
this is an
capacity,
inconvenience right now. Like
Apparently,
there's worse things that are coming. Like Google, like I think it was YouTube already fucking patented that they'll use the camera on your phone for eye tracking. So when they play an ad on YouTube,
if you're not
it'll
watching.
only play while you're looking at it. You can't skip it until you've actually watched enough ad. Like,
These guys watched Black Mirror and took notes.
yeah. So,
Well, I mean,
shit,
like-
we can do that?
Yeah.
Right now, if it plays the ad, you can just swipe and get rid of it. How long before you can't skip it? How
Yeah,
long
exactly.
before you can't open the fridge?
Yeah. They'll just
Yeah.
install it with magnetic locks. Just, nah.
Watch an ad or you can't have the food you paid for.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I need a new fridge, and I'm now checking everything I go through. It's like, I'm not getting a
Just
Samsung.
Go to a scratch and dent, man. Just go
Yeah.
get a shitty fridge that just cools stuff.
It's
Pretty
hard
much.
enough. I just wanted to buy a TV that didn't have fucking smart features. I
Oh,
just
good
wanted to
luck
play
with
this
that.
shit
Oh.
that I fucking plug into it. And you can't do that. So it's going
No.
to come to a point where you can't get these things without these features.
My old man found a way. It's you buy big-ass monitors instead of
That's
TVs.
exactly
Yeah,
why.
It's the only way.
I've got a 48-inch OLED PC monitor, and that's what I use for a lot of things in the house.
Pretty much. If I have to replace my TV in the future, I'm getting just a big-ass fucking monitor screen.
Yeah.
That's all I want. That's all I need. It won't have any
Yeah,
of the features
but,
that can get in the way.
A lot of those have a lot of program features.
Yeah.
If everyone starts abandoning TVs, what do you think is going to come for monitors?
Yeah.
Pretty much. We can't escape it, but we can at least hide
Oh, you can
for it.
delay it. You can absolutely delay it. I encourage every fucking person out there who can hear my voice, delay this fucking shit.
Oh,
Well,
and what was the other thing about
just
ads?
burn it. If
Yeah.
you see one, fucking destroy it and never buy one.
It's like those fucking scooters that keep ending up in the Brisbane River. But it's the whole thing. I just don't... It's getting worse. I know I say this every week, but I swear to God, these people have lost touch with society so much.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, the poors will love this idea. We'll be giving them information on their fridge. It's like, go away.
Yeah.
Get out of my house. You don't need to be here. I put up with you on TV, and then when I found a place that you weren't, I went there.
Yeah.
And then you followed.
If there was ever a better example of you're in the way of, like, me getting your money, like, that's all this is becoming for everything.
It's the thing that's frustrating about it. It's so much of this, like, I know we're talking about, like, fridges here, but, like, all of this, like, ad
If anyone
integration
thinks he's
stuff.
going to stop at fridges, you're a fucking moron.
Oh, yeah.
Just
No,
wait
it's
till you
stupid.
try and cook something, and your oven starts forcing you to watch a thing while your cookies burn.
The underside
My
of your
cookies.
cooktop will be one giant ad screen.
Oh, they've already got toasters for that. Like, oh, God.
Oh, I'm sure. Nope, I've lost whatever point I was going to make.
We derailed the train.
The cookies distracted you. We can't help it. We swear we're not a food podcast.
Just mentioning food. Just completely off track.
Quick,
But
change
no,
the
like,
topic.
Did I tell the story about the box of biscuits on here?
No, I don't think you did.
Okay. So
You told us at breakfast. That was about it.
at the place I work, we bought a bunch of stuff from a supplier. They gave us a box of a bulk box of Arnott's cream biscuits.
Hmm.
And I don't know if it was intentionally this way or the dude doing the labels for the box decided to have some fun. There was an extra sticker on there for delivery, but they decided to abbreviate it. And I gotta say, please don't abbreviate things this way. The bulk box of Arnott's assorted creams got shortened to bulk ass creams.
Yes. And I guarantee you that was the guy making the fucking, like, the label. Like, just send. Because I
like,
would do that.
And I did exactly what you're supposed to do when someone delivers a box like that. I walked straight into the office, went straight up to the guy who did ordering, and loudly announced, "Why did you order a bulk ass creams?"
Are your hemorrhoids playing up? Do you need this many?
The scary thing was he got really excited and then sad when he saw biscuits.
No. The best bit was the head of the company stuck his head out of his office and went, "Don't order ass cream to the office."
Perfect. Oh, God. Shall we stop with the doom and gloom?
Let's just move on to book. I feel like we're in like a nice happy place because it is book week.
It is book week.
We can skip the one or two things. Like, there's one thing that's like big, but like I don't want to talk about it.
It's depressing and sad and horrible.
Yep. Anyway,
so, yes, book. Last month we read Pandora Unchained by Patrick Lapland.
I think so.
Yeah, Lapland.
Yeah. See, I'm just really glad I have somehow avoided picking a stinker again. Like, it just means it's just getting worse. The one I find is going to be horrible. Like, it's going to be... one of us may die when I finally get a bad one.
But yeah, so this was actually pretty good. I ended up really enjoying this and immediately going on to the next book in the series, which continued to be pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked the characters. The world they built was very interesting. Because they're talking about, like, the pantheon of gods is like our old gods. But something happened. Yeah, something happened in the past which caused the split, and the gods fucked off and died.
I think it was the war between the
gods and titans.
The creatures from the Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what's left after the gods were gone.
Yeah,
that's why Hope is chained up.
Yeah. But yeah, I love the fact that Hope is referred to as a great evil. Well,
I mean, it came from the box with all the other ones.
Yeah. But it was, the characters were fun. A physician who has been essentially fucked over multiple times by his own clan. Because they wanted his family secrets, which they didn't get, and then had a hissy fit and tried to fuck with him further. If they had left him alone, none of it would have happened.
Yeah.
If they had just fucked off and left him to his practice, there would be no issues. He wouldn't have gone to the Temple of Hope and requested aid.
That's the downfall of every villain. Like, if they just didn't poke the bear, they wouldn't get their face scratched off.
It is true. He also reminds me a lot of Jason from He Who Fights with Monsters in the way that he's an affliction specialist. He's mostly poisons and that kind of stuff, but used in a much better way. Like, using the flesh melt poison to seal wounds and, like, help people, because he was a physician. And finding out later on, it turns out, like, the original healers were poison users, because poison's very useful for killing things, including disease. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, and the second book in the series just continues that motif, but to a slightly more grand scale, and it's just doing this.
I don't
know how many...
That was the rat. What was it?
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember the name. It wasn't Lawrence, but it was something similar. But yeah, the
Lorimer,
rat who, if he ate...
Lorimer.
Yeah,
Lorimer.
But if he ate enough things, he could gain the abilities. So it's just like, comes home, he's eaten all the light crystals. It's like, do you know how expensive they are? It's like, yeah, but I can turn light now.
Yeah, and just the entire time, like, it's just squeak, 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 squeak. Oh, really? You ate all the things? It's like...
Yeah. I love
the voice actor's commitment to that stuff was great.
Oh, it was. It was very good. What was the final thing of the team again? We had the healer who's not a healer. The pyromaniac mage.
Team, we don't need a healer. Or we don't need a life mage.
We don't need a life mage, which is their official name now. A pyromaniac mage who only wants to learn fire-based spells. a
In the
rogue
second
who's
book, they
obsessed.
actually explain a lot more of her deal, and
nice.
she's not nearly as weird.
Yeah.
That's fair. But then there's
It's-
like the rogue who is obsessed with peeping, and it's just like,
Yeah.
I was surveying. It's like, no, you weren't, bud. I don't know what Steven's getup is, but then they have a cowardly archer who slowly gets better. But it's a fun dynamic. I like
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
I mean, Steve's
flowed
thing
really
is
well. I
the-
really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I mean, the bear guy was great. He was so much fun.
I love
Yeah.
when they mention, because he can turn into a different kind of bear. It's like, so you can turn into things that have, like, better powers. Like, yeah. Like, but bear's the best form. It's just,
Yeah.
No.
what if you need to move really quickly? It's like, you could have the speed of a hawk. It's like, or, I get a
Pygmy
hawk
bear.
bear.
Yeah.
Pygmy bear.
That's the thing. I love that. Like no one ever pushes him to no one. He can't turn into anything but bears.
Yeah.
But anytime someone's like, but other things, he's like, but bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his response to everything. It's like, but bears. But
In his defense, he does a really good job with
Fucking oath.
just bears.
Yeah.
And he has quite a cadre of bears to turn into. He's got his stealth bear. He's got his speedy bear. He's got his beat the shit out of thing bears. Like, good luck.
his
to him.
mobile fortress bear. Which was like, at one point, like, the entire team was riding on him.
Oh yeah, like he quite regularly acts as like a mobile armory platform for the mage
Yeah.
and the archer.
Pretty much. And, like, everything was gearing towards the monster tide, as they call it, which is, influx of monsters breaking out of dungeons, coming to kill everyone. And when that hits, it's like, oh, okay, it's going to speed through it. Like, no, this is pretty good. There was, like, some solid twists in that.
Yeah, I liked it.
Like, the whole thing of, like, they're on a frontier, and it's mentioned by one of the evil guys at the end. It's like, do you think I'm the only person doing unscrupulous things during this? And you're experimenting on people? No. The Adventurers Guild's been doing this for years. They're testing out new technology right now in this entire thing. The mages are testing out extremely dangerous spells here. Like, that's what we do. It's like, yeah, but you're killing people for your benefit as opposed
Yeah.
to everyone's benefit. So, yeah. I quite liked this book. I'm keen to read more of it.
It was really good. Highly recommend reading the second one. It too is really well done and builds to a good place. Definitely fleshes out a lot of the characters and why they are the way they are.
Yeah.
Which I think was the one thing I would have said was missing from the first book. But knowing
I agree.
now that the second book allows you to do a bit more of a deep dive into it, it does help a lot, like flesh them out and make them more well-rounded for an actual series.
That's nice. I like that. But whose turn was it now for the next?
It is mine because it's October and I've got to do the yearly spooky book.
Spooky book!
So I had a lot of... it was actually a big decision trying to figure out what I was going to pick for this one. Because it was like, do I go with something that is sort of like horror adjacent? Like I recently found a collection of novellas written by a number of prominent authors in Lovecraft style. And I was like, ooh, that could be good. Except, it's not super creepy. It's just more like kind of weird Lovecrafty shit. I found another one that was essentially like a book version of Black Mirror. I found another one. I thought about just picking another Clive Barker novel because they're always really creepy. They're like Stephen King if he actually finished an idea. I'm a big proponent of Clive Barker. I'm not going to pretend I'm not. But I decided not to go with the easy route. I'd go and find something that was different, not from an author I knew, and try something for this one. Not play it safe like I have in the past couple of years where I picked novels I knew were going to be good.
Fair.
And so I'm going with The Troop by Nick Cutter.
The Troop! Alright, what's this one?
So, once every year, Scoutmaster Tim Riggs leads a troop of boys to the Canadian wilderness for a weekend camping trip. A tradition as comforting and reliable as a good ghost story around a roaring bonfire. The boys are a tight-knit crew. There's Kent, one of the most popular kids in school, Ephraim and Max, also well-liked and easygoing. Then there's Newt, the nerd, and Shelley, the odd duck. For the most part, they all get along and are happy to be there, which makes Scoutmaster Tim's job a little easier. But for some reason, he can't shake the feeling that something strange is in the air this year. Something waiting in the darkness. Something wicked. It comes in the night, an uninspected intruder, stumbling upon the campsite like a wild animal. He is shockingly thin, disturbingly pale, and voraciously hungry. A man in unspeakable torment, he exposes Tim and the boys to something far more frightening than any ghost story. Within his body is a bioengineered nightmare, a horror that spreads faster than fear. One by one, the boys will do things no person could ever imagine. And so it begins. An agonizing weekend in the wilderness, a harrowing struggle for survival, no possible escape from the elements, the infection, or one another.
Oh my god, it's The Thing, but Boy Scouts. I love it.
It seems like what you get if you took The Thing and crossed it with Lord of the Flies.
Yeah. That sounds fun. I think I'm going to enjoy this one.
So that's going to be the book I'm picking. Hopefully it'll be reasonably spooky. I have no idea. I have never read anything by Nick Cutter. I have never read this book.
It's got like pretty decent reviews, so yeah.
Yeah. It's not like back when I suggest we read like Haunted or Books of Blood or anything like that, where it's like, I know these books are good. This one's, I've never read it, so hopefully it's a good one.
Hopefully. We'll see how we go.
Yeah.
I mean, the idea is pretty good, but we said that about The Last Hacker, so God knows.
I love that that's like an evergreen callback for this show. It's just how fucking bad that book was.
It's the lowest bar we have.
Yeah, pretty much. Just because we can fill a little extra time here. Did you guys read anything else last month?
Not really.
Yes.
I got a bit distracted playing games.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
Okay, so I did both of the Pandora Unchained books. Then I did book 4 of Heretical Fishing. Then I thought, I feel like something a little different. So that book we did, I don't know if it was my last book or the one before, that Backyard Starship.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I picked up book 2 of that. Again, it was good. I enjoyed it. It was just trashy sci-fi, and I really enjoyed it. And then I stumbled across Quest Academy, and that's dipping back into lit RPG. And this is very much lit RPG Harry Potter. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's very good.
See, like, Harry Potter has been ruined for me ever since I watched Brennan in the Misfits and Magic, which is basically just the Harry Potter theming thrown onto an RPG. Just, oh, God.
Well, this is...
Muggles, our word!
This is lit RPG Harry Potter, and there's another one if I can find it, which is Combat School Harry Potter. Iron Prince, I think it is.
Oh, yeah. That one I've seen pop up somewhere.
Yeah. But,
that just reminded me of, like, Ender's Game, but not as good.
Yeah.
I only read one other book last month, which I read all of the Monster Chef, which is a 3-book set. It's not bad.
Nice.
It's very chill.
Yeah, I looked at getting that. I think you brought it up last time as well.
Well, I think last time Swoosh was picking a book, it was either Pandora Unchained or Monster Chef.
Right, yeah. Swoosh's alternative.
So I ended up picking up that alternative. Yeah, it's not bad. I wouldn't say it blew me away. I think Pandora Unchained was definitely the better choice. It wouldn't have been a stinker if you hadn't picked it, but between the two of them, I think Swoosh picked the correct one for entertainment value. I think it's because it's a little slow.
Yeah.
Like, it has some stakes that are floating around, but, like, there doesn't seem to be any great rush from any of the characters to get any of it done. And, like, it's weird because the book feels like it's going to be medieval Food Wars, but it's not. Oh. It's much more about a group of people going on dungeon adventures, and the main character just happens to be an orc chef.
So it's Delicious in Dungeon, but kind of more fantasy-based, I guess.
I mean, they're both pretty fantasy-based.
No.
Yeah, I guess. That is one way you could put it. I would say Delicious in Dungeon is better written. But, yeah. Like, a lot of the stuff the main character does is to look for ingredients, and he cooks a lot of food, and a lot of scenarios he diffuses by cooking a meal, and they actually give you all the recipes for the meals he makes.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he'll make something, and then it'll be like, here's the recipe.
Nice.
And if he didn't have all the ingredients in the story to make the recipe, the follow-up explanation will be Eric's perfected version of the recipe, which is just it without any of the restrictions from the story.
I love it.
Yeah, no, look, it's a fun time. I'm not saying it's bad. It was just sort of more of a, this was fun.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say don't read it. I wouldn't tell anyone to read it. If you want to check it out, like, by all means, it's not bad. But
And
it
3
wouldn't be
books for like 1 token, pretty good. But
yeah. Yeah, if you got a spare token around and you just want to pick up 3 books that are going to be entertaining enough, it's a perfectly valid choice.
I love it.
And I have started reading the Lovecraft Monsters, which is the one I was telling you about. That's the multiple authors doing a Lovecraft stories, which has contributors include Neil Gaiman, Joel R. Lansdale, Caitlin R. Kieran, Carl Edward Wagner, Elizabeth Bear, and Nick Mementes. So, you know, a bunch of really good authors doing Lovecraft stories. So
That does sound
I will be checking that out, but I also now need to read Troop. So that'll be for this month.
Yay.
All right, I think that's enough for your lot this week. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.